Recently, we brought you the incredible story of a local man who had his hand reattached after he accidentally sawed it off.
And then tonight, Local 10's Kelly Butler has the story of a Boca Raton man who underwent the exact same surgery. But we must warn you, some of the pictures may be hard to look at.
Michael Irvin, a Boca Raton banker, is recovering at Broward General Medical Center. He is fortunate to still have his left hand.
I just thought this would never happen to me, but, you know, you're tired and mistakes happen.
Irvin was using a saw like this one Saturday night. He was doing some woodwork. It was dark. His hand slipped under the blade.
I just heard this blood-curdling scream.
Debbie Irvin rushed her husband to the hospital, only to be told she needed to rush back home to collect the severed hand and fingers.
They told me if I found whatever I found, needed to go in saran wrap.
The surgery to attach Michael Irvin's hand was complicated and lasted 12 hours. You're about to see why. Take a look at this x-ray. His hand was severed from the knuckles down.
You have lots of arteries, lots of nerves and veins, and each one can take an hour. So it takes a long time.
Plastic surgeon Dr. Paul Wigoda tells us successful hand reattachment surgeries are rare, occurring only about a half dozen times a year across the country. Coincidentally, he performed the same surgery on construction worker Abel Pinheiro back in November.
Same type of saw. You know, these saws are very dangerous. They're very strong, high speed, and one little second you're not looking or thinking, it'll grab your hand and cut it off.
I didn't think I would have any kind of hand recovery, and I was just shocked and amazed that, you know, that there was hope.
In Fort Lauderdale, Kelly Butler, Local 10 News.
Oh, it's amazing there's hope. The surgeon had to amputate Irvin's pinky last night, but the rest of the hand is looking good. He'll never have full use of the hand, apparently, but with rehabilitation, he should have some movement.
Lucky man, and because of the skill of those surgeons, because as the doctor mentioned, it's just a really intricate process.
Oh, those saws are scary. They really are.
Be careful. A South Florida man is recovering tonight after accidentally cutting off much of his hand. Now, I warn you, the pictures you're about to see are graphic. Michael Irvin was working with a saw at his Boca Raton home when he cut through his left hand, severing it from the knuckles down. His wife rushed him to the hospital, only to have to rush back home to collect his missing fingers.
They told me if I found whatever I found, needed to go in saran wrap.
I didn't think I would have any kind of hand recovery, and I was just shocked and amazed that, you know, that there was hope.
Now at Broward General Medical Center, Dr. Paul Wigoda was able to save every finger but Irvin's pinky. And coincidentally, Wigoda performed a similar surgery on another South Florida man who severed his hand back in November. And the doctors say that he's going to have some movement in his fingers. He'll never regain the full use of his hand. But you know what? This points out the danger of electric saws.
Oh, horrible.
And a lot of people use them like in the aftermath of hurricane for debris removal and that kind of thing. But pay attention. This is what can happen.
Oh, scary stuff. We wish him well.